thanks for joining. My name is Itay Shakury. I'm with the open source team in Aqua Security. Today I wanted to show you a nice feature of Tracee that is helping you capture executed files. So what does it mean? Let's first take a peek at the help for Tracee. We have an option here to capture artifacts, and we've already covered the write option and the mem option. You can go to our YouTube channel and see those videos. Today we will see what it means to capture executed files. So Tracee is tracing everything, right? And we are asking Tracee, whenever you see something that is being executed, please save a copy of that for us so we can later investigate it. How do we use that? So if I run Tracee, I will tell Tracee to capture just the exec VE system call. It doesn't really matter what we tell it, it's just for us to better understand what's going on. And we're also going to tell Tracee to capture executed file. This is the important part here. Actually, that's it. It's that simple. I'm running Tracee. It will start saving files into this output path, but I didn't specify that, so it will be by default the /temp/Tracee. So we see now that it contains just one file, which is kind of like a readiness signal that Tracee tells us that it's ready. And actually, if we do that again, we see that now there is a new folder here. Why is that? Because we've just executed ls, right? So we want to capture that. This number here, this is the mount namespace of the file that was captured. So we group all of the artifacts that we capture by mount namespace. So if you have multiple containers running or multiple isolated processes, you can easily find your way there. A better way to take a look is maybe using tree. So now we can see that so far, let's stop Tracee for a second. So far, we have captured 3 files: sudo, right? Tree, right? And ls. That makes sense. In fact, you would notice that I have run ls twice. This is 1, this is 2. And I've only captured it once. This is because Tracee is smart enough to understand that this is the same file, so there's no need to spend resources trying to save it aside. However, if you will try to trick us, we will know that if you modified, for example, ls after you ran it, then we will identify this change and we will capture ls again. This is why we don't just call these files as the commands, because there can be multiple ls captured here if you changed ls. So we also append the timestamp here. If we take a look at the file, so for example, let's do a I don't know, head of temp Tracee, this one exec, let's pick just one, sorry, 5. Yeah, so this is the binary content of the file. You can do whatever you want with it. You can scan it, you can analyze it, you can send it somewhere else, you can archive it, whatever. Another thing that I wanted to show you is that this capture executed files feature works in container mode. Container mode is one of the highlight features of Tracee, so everything should also work well there. So if I do something like -c here, it tells Tracee to only capture newly created containers. And I will also tell it to clear the output directory before it starts, so we don't have to do that manually. And now, if I do the same thing that I did earlier, I don't know, let's run something, date, nothing is captured here because we asked Tracee to only capture newly created containers, to only trace newly created containers. So we need to start a container. So docker run, let's start Ubuntu, and I'm going to tell it to just sleep for a while. Yeah, that will work. So the container started. You can already see that Tracee is tracing that because we are filtering for newly created containers. Actually, let's exec into this container. This one is D4. I'm just gonna run, I don't know, date a few more times here, just so you see it's the same effect. This is what Tracee has traced, and if we take a look at the output directory, then you see these files from the container. These are files from the container file system. Yeah, so that was great. Just a quick demonstration of the capture exec feature. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you find this feature useful. If you did, please let us know, or just engage with us over at GitHub. Thanks, and see you next time.